Another video. Another video that's going to go into the Western Standard. I've tagged Derek Fildebrandt and I've tagged Mark Friesen, PPC, and a loyal supporter of the same people as PPC who ran against me in the 2019 election, Derek Fildebrandt. I don't make up numbers and I don't make up reality, especially as one who took on autonomy and who has always taken on socialism, being that I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, that I've dealt with the communists and the Marxist-Leninists in full degree for many decades. Many decades. It's even, in fact, on my timeline. And just to prove a point here, everybody, equalization. When a province expands its health services, provinces with a GDP like Alberta's, every time you increase service sector, as Ralph Klein, the greatest conservative, physical conservative monarch that we ever had as a premier in Alberta, who ended the debt, who everybody says beloved conservative, but when it hits you square in the face, and reality is right there, the numbers are there. 3,000 healthcare workers in Alberta sign a petition. Ooh, the world's going to end. It's the exact same, even less proportion as all the healthcare service workers in all of Alberta. It's less than 3%. In fact, it's 2 point some percent because we still have other sectors of healthcare who are not on board. It's less than 2%. I had a strike in Alberta. 15,000 souls. 1,500 at Petro-Canada. 1,500 at the law courts. 1,500 at Shell Scottsford, and on and on and on. There was more than 10,000. And you're going to tell me a letter with 3,300 out of way more than 100,000 of those workers is going to do diddly doo-dah nothing. And I'm going to teach you something for all the forgetful Albertans and Canadians. This is really aimed at those who say they're conservative or have a brain of conservatism in any kind of fiscal capacity. When Alberta, with its vast GDP, increases ICU to, let's say, 1,200 beds so that we can have anti-vaxxers happy, a minority group, the cost of that is in the billions of dollars. When you analyze what Quebec needs to match it, Alberta must pay, whether you borrow it, wherever, however you get it. If anyone hasn't been paying to the equalization formula since Harper, since they threw out Ralph Klein, yes, he deteriorated after, but he said, over my dead body. They threw him out. They did it anyway, because Ralph wouldn't play ball with socialism. Ralph wouldn't have any of it, and I can have nothing of it. Sorry to all of you, especially those so easily manipulated after everything, you know, even separatists who were with me. And I bring you economics, and you know I do. I don't lie. The tail of the tape to go with your anti-vax socialism in the name of Maxime Bernier translates into $12 billion annually for Quebec. If you want to continue your narrative, anti-vax, increase ICU to more than 1,000 beds. You will match that per person per capita in Quebec, from Alberta alone to Quebec, which is twice that of what Alberta requires, because there are 8.1 million Quebecois. They don't have the GDP. The same goes for PEI, and even higher per person per capita. Even though it's only going to be in the hundreds of millions, keep going on and on. You end up following Derek Fildebrandt, Mr. Autonomy, and Maxime Bernier, Mr. People's Party of Canada from Quebec. I am telling you, an Albertan who loves all of you very much. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it now. You're going to fall straight on your face, and Liberals and NDP are just loving you. Yes, yes, fund Alberta Health Services beyond all limits of the primary sector, beyond all limits of what you can afford. Borrow against the children of tomorrow. Divine socialism. Let's do this. I am this close to walking out of this country forever. It's gone to that point. As I just see the incredible propaganda reinforcing divine socialism in an equalization formula every Alberta separatist knows full well. But yet, in the name of your right, even though it threatens definitely extremely expenses everybody else's rights, the majority. And you're going to brag about 3,000 out of more than 100 and some thousand. It's even way more than that when you take in all those not included. All those not included. And you think 3,000 are going to make a difference? 3% of the employed? Whoopee-doo.